Alright YouTubers, we are back with part number 2. As you can see here we have looks like a 260 steam locomotive. This is probably from the Civil War era. Actually, this was built in January of 1888 and retired in 1939. It is Class R, later an H3 steam locomotive. Looks like it was built at Juliana Shops. Hold on. 825 units were built, and it was built in Altoona. And this is just a walkway down here. As you can see, look at the lights underneath here, where they're actually making the locomotive kind of brighten up for visitors. As you can see, we have a wood little hopper. As you can also see here behind the Congressional, we also have various passenger cars that were used by the Pennsylvania. See, there's lots of stuff that's here to offer in these museums. As you see, we have another coal hopper. And of course, we have a little caboose. And more. Actually, that is. Oh, I know what these are. These are Budd cars. I believe these are Budd cars. And we're coming up on one of the old B&O type signal. Actually, Pennsylvania type signals. I'm sorry. We'll be getting to those in just a minute. This is heritage of the Reading Railroad, and later into the Pennsylvania, which later went into Conrail. They have an Amtrak AEM7 locomotive, which I will be doing later on. And as you can come up here, we have one of the old Pennsylvania type signals. So you can see I have 3 bulbs. I will show you how these work. This is called a position light system. As you can see, they have 3 bulbs for green, 3 for red, and 3 for yellow, as you can see. See, I'm pushing the buttons, as you can see. Watch. 3-way across, actually 3-way up and down is proceed. 3 of the diagonal positions, approach with caution. And 3 across means, of course, stop. As you can see, this is one of the old switchboards, and this is where the dispatcher would sit and throw the switches and talk to the trains. This is a really neat little setup here. Setups are not like this anymore because technology has taken over a lot of this. And a lot of this has been updated and things like that. So, you're seeing a lot of interesting stuff here at just this museum. I'm going to cross over and see what else is back here. Here's one of the snow plows, and here's another one of those type signals, Pennsylvania type, position type signals. Those are quickly disappearing, so please keep your photos of those signals while you can. Here we have another steam locomotive, number 2846. Built date was 1905, and serves for 51 years. It was built by Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia. Baldwin later collapsed. Baldwin collapsed, Alco collapsed, and it later went into GE and EMD. But look at all this neat stuff. See, I'm walking and doing this tour here at this span. We got more signals coming up there too. And here's an old boxcar we're going to go up inside. Come on along. Follow the engineer. As you can see, this is one of the old wood type boxcars. As you can tell, it's made with wood. This is what they used to look like back in the early days. See, look, this is the milk cans. They used to store lots of stuff in here. Potatoes, sugar, and plus Pacific Fruit Express was popular and still is today. But this is what they used to haul stuff in, people. This was really neat. And plus, they didn't have any lights back then. So, come on along with me. Excuse me. As we're coming up on some more boxcars like Lehigh Valley. This later all absorbed into the Pennsylvania. Of course, a little elevator there. An early covered hopper. Decorated for the Pennsylvania. Pacific Fruit Express, well, actually the Fruit Growers Express Reefer. And we're getting ready to come up on some more signals. Wonder what type of signals this is. Look at that. I'm guessing this was another Pennsylvania air signal. That's a ground signal. They use this primarily in the yard for yard operations. And these are just the signal towers, and they use these on all the main lines, as you can see. Red over green means he has a slow clear. Green over red means he has a full clear or straight green. And that's the electrical box for it, as you can see. Made in America. One of these old tanker cars. And we're going to go up inside these locomotives here in just a minute. And here's a few more cars. Alright, and we're getting ready to take another short pause so I can get up inside the locomotives and make sure it's okay to go inside before I do anything else. And my pictures of all of the stuff I have seen in Pennsylvania throughout this trip will be posted on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages. So please, oh, we got a simulator over there too, which we'll do that in a little bit too. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm Engineer Pat, and we'll see you in just a bit.